Well, we're here at the Delta Grandview Resort, and we've spent an incredible day here in Muskoka. We've been to the brewery, we've been to the winery, we've been to the farm, and now we're finally here. We're going to be enjoying a wonderful conversation with the executive chef, Ken Schultz, and then some great dinner. Welcome.
Excellent. Welcome to Grandview.
Thank you.
You had a great day out on the farm.
Wonderful.
Chasing chicken.
Yes.
Understand?
Now,
Seeing
is
where
that
the
my
lettuce-
chicken that we're eating here today, or or was it a chicken somebody else caught?
It will be tomorrow.
Well, I want to say, first of all, last night's dinner was amazing. So we had that wonderful shiitake mushroom. I know that they grow a lot of mushrooms here
Yes.
in Muskoka. That was an amazing salad that you made for us, and the lamb was to die for, too. And there were lamb on that farm that we were seeing today, too.
Oh, yes. Yes. A lot of things local. Those lambs didn't come because those ones won't be ready for slaughter until October.
Okay.
But those are Ontario lambs, and if we can't get our ingredients from Muskoka, then we try to keep it within Ontario.
Oh, awesome, yeah. So what have we got planned for today? I know we're going to be treated again to a wonderful lunch.
So what we have is a nice fresh trout salad with shiitake mushrooms, fresh sprouts with a maple vinaigrette. And the maple syrup is from our own trees here at Grandview in the spring. We tap trees.
You tap the trees, too,
We
for
tr-
maple syrup,
Yes,
really?
as much as we possibly can. We try to keep things as local.
Yeah.
And in that salad is also a little bit of honey in our dressings, which are from our local beehives that are on property, that are taken care of from Papa Jim.
Right?
Yes, he's quite the character.
And then we're going to have, of course, chicken, of course, with a little bit of goat's cheese, a little bit of peanuts and sun-dried cranberries with a white balsamic cranberry glaze over top with local vegetables and potatoes.
So the Delta Grandview is quite the culinary destination.
Yes,
Well, of course it is. Way to go, Ken. And what impact does it have? Like, I know you use a lot of local ingredients here, and that's like from farm to table. That's what we experienced today. What difference does it make, or how does it impact the final recipes, I guess, when you focus on using local?
we try to get most of our produce. We go to the local farmers markets once or twice a week, pick up produce there, as well as the farms deliver to us. We also like to go out to the farms and make sure we know where our food is coming from. You see how it's growing, you see the care, you see the people that are doing it. You also get to meet and interact with the farmers, that's what it's all about.
Now, is there any one, I always like to ask this, is there any one special herb that they grow that's local that you find is the most, that goes with most foods, that enhances the most? Because I like to cook too, and I always like to ask the chef.
Basil. They do a
Basil?
lot of in the area, but I mean, mostly we're looking at the garlic and the shallots because those are the kind of items that go with each one of the dishes, right? If you don't have garlics and shallots to start off the meal.
Is there garlic in what we're going to be eating shortly?
Definitely.
Well, there was a
And
lot of
lots of
garlic
shallots.
on that table this morning when we were talking with James.
That's true. Yes, there was.
So all of our herbs we grow in our herb gardens that we're sort of surrounded in, and we have them on
What a
both sides
gorgeous
of
place. Unbelievable.
on both sides of the highway because we have two restaurants, one on either side.
Right.
So on our menus, we try to do as much local as possible,
Okay.
and then when everything comes in season, of course, because we're very seasonal, we do market fresh menus in both our Markham Clubhouse and our Rosewood dining restaurant. We do them, and anything we pick up at the market that week, anything that we have, we write a menu of it. So you know it's fresh, you know it came out, and you know it's very seasonal.
Now I have to ask you, do a lot of people come from all over the world to Muskoka? Like, where do most people come from?
Most of our people come from Toronto and Southern Ontario, but we do have people that come from overseas too.
Yeah, we really need to invite everyone from all over the world to come to Muskoka because it really, really is an incredible, special place.
With special people.
So let's enjoy some dinner.
Thanks, Ken.
Great. Thank you.
Okay. Well, the moment has arrived, Suzanne.
Finally.
We're ready to enjoy our wonderful salad with the smoked trout. And Ken, you were just saying that everything in this salad besides the trout and the mushrooms came from the farm that we visited today, Granville Farm.
Yes, exactly. They're cherry tomatoes, they're lettuce, they're sprouts. You probably saw them in the greenhouse, growing in the field. They almost taste as good on the plate as they do in the field.
Okay, I know. I snagged a few tomatoes and put it in my purse.
You have to, they're great. And the trout is local, and we bring it in, smoke it in-house. It's
Right
a
from
hot
that
smoke.
lake, I bet.
I wish. If I could be so lucky. And then the shiitakes, we just find add the salad, and we have it with a maple honey vinaigrette.
Oh, let me dig in there. It looks
Wonderful.
absolutely spectacular.
And I know that we're going to be enjoying a Colio Estate Sauvignon Blanc here with this wonderful trout, and I think that's going to be delicious. The wonderful acidity is going to go beautiful with the trout, and this is a little bit of an older vintage, so it's going to have a little more character, and it's going to really, really match well, I think, with this fantastic
that
salad.
tomato is so sweet. Absolutely delicious.
And then after we have our salad, we're going to move on to the next course, which is going to be that chicken again.
Chicken just keeps coming up.
And we're going to enjoy the Pinot Noir with that. The 2007 from Colio Estate Wines, and 2007 was an amazing vintage. So, and we've actually tried this Pinot Noir before. It's the CEV Pinot Noir VQA. It's absolutely wonderful. So that we're going to be enjoying that with the chicken. And
I'm
then-
ahead of you in the food. You better stop talking and start eating.
all right. Well, I was going to say then we're going to have our cranberry wine with our dessert. But I know time is running out, and I want to get eating, so I want to get all of that wonderful info out there. So the cranberry wine with what's our dessert?
It is going to be a maple creme brulee with some sun-dried cranberry compote.
Ooh, okay, that sounds good.
And we
Well,
put a
thank you,
little
Ken.
chocolate in there.
Again, it's an incredible setting here. Just beautiful. Goes
Can I-
on forever
Got
and
it.
ever.
Beautiful day. So I'm going to
Yes.
go in and start preparing your main courses.
Okay.
Enjoy your salads, and I'll be back shortly.
Thank you, Ken.
Cheers. So James, thanks so much for taking us all over Muskoka today. We had an absolutely incredible day.
Well, thanks for coming, and I know just by experiencing what we have here now, you're invigorated and recharged, and that's absolutely wonderful, because Muskoka used to be prescribed as a tonic back in the day for people to feel good and come up and recharge. So that's what you've experienced today with our local farmers, our chefs, and the food. And Muskoka just isn't about cottages and rocks and water. It's about the rural experience, the rural farm, and the cuisine that's served at the restaurant. So if you're wondering where to go and how to experience this, go to our website, www.savormuskoka.com, and check out our events and some of our farms and some of the workshops that we have going on, because there's a great experiences to be had here. And it's not just cottages and rocks and water, it's something a little bit more than that. And by the time we've chased the chicken, almost ran out of gas, got stung by a couple bees.
Right, it's been quite an adventure.
But it was all worth it. It was all worth
It's all
it.
worth it. So absolutely, thank
great.
you very much for
Thanks,
having
James.
us.
It
It's
was
a
wonderful.
All
pleasure.
right, we'll see you at the Cranberry Festival
The
in
Cranberry
October.
Festival in October, and
Absolutely.
our Field of Fork on September 26th. And follow Muskoka Cottage Brewery, because they're unveiling their new beer, their
will.
late harvest. So that
That's
should
right.
be very exciting.
All
So
right.
thanks
Good.
again. Awesome.
Okay.
See you.
Okay.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, everyone.